In this video, we are going to talk about how life has changed in the last 100 years. The life of human changed in all the aspects. We are going to analyze the difference in family life, communication, entertainment, and fashion between the 20th century and now.
I want to start with a phrase. A house will be strong and unbreakable when it's supported by these four columns: brave father, prudent mother, obedient son, and complacent brother. Sophocles. Okay, families around the world have changed these years ago, from the confirmation to the rules. So I will tell you in detail what has changed. First, families are varying in the number of the members. That is, the size of the family has changed. They have been reduced since people get married later than before and have fewer children. Second, marriage have been reduced and divorce has been increased. Third, great prominence of single-parent household where the head of the woman predominates. Fourth, before the family have uniform and predictable identity, whereas the father, mother, and the children have defined faces and roles. 5. The society weight of marriage have been greatly reduced in these 4 decades. In the 70s, being the mother without being married was an exceptional situation, often censored by the community. But not everything is bad. Since speaking of the millennial generation, we can say the word family means more things than before. Since according to the studies, 70% of millennials share more hobbies with their children than their parents share with them. That is, now we have many more things in common with our little ones. 7. And finally, the families of now have lost the communication but the influence of the technology and social media. Since parents and children are all day surrounded by social network and work, among the others. Thank you.
She looks formal, and over the years she changed the vestment. She finds looks more comfortable, without leaving to wear beautiful, formal, and comfortable. The man invented the means of transport to facilitate the transport for the people. Can be aerial, aquatic, and terrestrial. In the first moment, all the transport there are the terrestrial. Over the years, the means for transport were evolution.
Letters were the most popular way to communicate over long distances in the early 1900s. A first-class stamp cost a half penny, approximately 43p in today's money. It usually took a day to send and receive a letter, depending on the time you managed to post it, but could take up to 10 weeks to send a letter to Sydney. By 1910, 73 million telegrams were being sent yearly. Messages were received within 4 minutes, and it became one of the first methods of communication to connect the world. It would cost us 6 pence for every 9 words, roughly €2 today. And for every additional word, it would be another penny, 45p. As a result, people shortened their words to what could arguably be the first text talk. 73 meant cheers, and I stood for okay or will do. The birth of instant messaging changed the world. Now we are able to talk to anyone anywhere in the world with signal in real time. WhatsApp was invented in 2009, and by 2016 it had over 1 billion users. In 1950, the tallest structure in the world was the Eiffel Tower. The Empire State was the tallest building from 1931 until 1972. It was the first building in the world to contain over 100 floors. Now, the tallest structure in the world is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. This building has over 163 floors and measures 2,017 foot.